think one of the toughest things was it's like hearing and discussing, and sometimes I wouldn't say it's not received, but you didn't hear it. So for me, like hearing and learning my gift, my call, my position was scary, but yet unsettling sometimes, because I was looking for someone to say, "Hey, yeah, you heard it. That's right." Rather than, you know what I'm saying, especially for my voice or whatever. So it was something. It's been something that's different for me, because sometimes I couldn't explain exactly what I see and what I hear. You know what I'm saying? I feel like a little loco in the head, for real.
It just all depends. The easiest way to learn something new is to automatically put yourself in student mode. I've been telling y'all that for the longest. Anytime I go somewhere and do something new, I automatically become a student. I am not going to go in there with a mentality that I already know how to do something when I ain't ever done it before. So a lot of what the problem and the struggle with people be is that they don't put themselves in student mode. They'll come in with things from other places. They'll come in with their own thoughts and ideologies of how things is and how things should be, and they won't put themselves in student mode. So when you put yourself in student mode, you got to trust that teacher. Everything that you learn is going to be taught by that teacher. And that is that teacher's responsibility to groom you. So you put all the responsibility on that teacher. Teach me, train me, instruct me, guide me, lead me. The problem I see with people is that they don't go into student mode.
There was time when you said, like, you didn't get they didn't affirm those parts of you. Well, when I say affirm means there was some things that was just directly given by way of the Holy Spirit. And you just, I know you said in times you bought books and different things relating to those things.
Mm-hmm. But there again, that's looking for somebody. See, that's still looking for somebody to do something.
Whereas you buy books, and that right there is teaching.
You go after it yourself. That's what I did. I didn't get the stuff that I got didn't come from people. I sat in ministry. I sat inside of two churches? I sat inside of two churches I know of for a fact that didn't ever acknowledge me. See, but there again, that's that looking for something from people. No, I looked internally. I discovered what was inside of me that I was captivated with. I knew that there was a part of me that loved prayer, so I got books on prayer. I knew there was a part inside of me that had something to do with deliverance, so I got me some books on deliverance and casting out of devils and, all of that. And I started reading my butt off and educating myself. I do a lot of that now today. I educate myself. I sent y'all something this morning that I was listening to, because I educate myself. I don't depend on anybody to do it for me. You can't think for me. I have to think for myself. You can't overtake my body and do stuff for me. I have to do it myself. So it's my responsibility to learn the things that I need to learn. It's my responsibility to develop in the way that I need to develop. It's nobody else's responsibility but mine. So we have to be very mindful of what's going on. We have to be very mindful of what's going on, of what's happening. Because there is so many false things and so many, misconceptions and so many delusions that's...
The way things should be, but it's
Yeah.
not really the right way.
It's not. It's not. It's not. I have, okay, so next month be what, 7 years? I think it's 7 years for us. For some reason I can't remember. 7 years I want to say.
That's right.
Okay, so this is the thing about it. How many times have y'all seen somebody come in here and teach me how to do this?
Well, okay, you're right. Nobody. I ain't not very. No.
Have you seen anybody teach me how to preach?
No. No.
No.
Because that's your particular good. So can't nobody.
I
Where's your
pursue
own
it.
will in the spirit realm.
I pursue. I develop. I allow my pursuit of it to help me grow. I'm not depending on anybody else to cause me to grow. I pursue it. I have allowed the Holy Spirit to develop me. I don't listen to preachers to try to figure out hermeneutics because I don't like it. Because I am not going to be hooping and hollering. That's just ain't me. So I don't listen, to preachers to say, well, let me try to figure this out. I have not sat one time during the tenure of my living, with God, for God, and listen to a preacher to say, you know what, I'm going to do that like they did it. No. I found my own lane.
Right.
I found my own lane. And I run my own lane. I mastered my own lane of how I do it, what works for me, and how I'm able to convey it over. I don't do that.
You get up there and teach us off of scripture and a title.
I don't. You have to do it. You have to pursue it. You have to become passionate about it yourself.
Got it.
You have to.
Got it.
You have to. Even if it's not a firm.
Got it.
Look how many years I've been here. I still ain't been affirmed by everybody. People pass right by here and know that this belongs to Trim and know that I pastor this place, but they ain't getting no affirmation. No. Look how long. Look, my majority of my family just heard me preach
Yeah.
for the first time this past Tuesday at Lee Breed's funeral. And I've been preaching 10 years, I think, now. See? So if I waited on affirmation, I would be messed up. If I had to be stroked, and I waited for you to tell me that I did a good job, I would be messed up. I mean, literally messed up if I waited on that. But no, it's because I have a passion and a pursuit out of this world that does not stop. That's the part that don't quit. the passion and the pursuit. Because I know who I'm doing it for. I'm doing what I'm doing as unto the Lord. I don't look for y'all for things. I'm very grateful for everything that's done. Everything that's done at Trim, I'm very grateful for it. And God knows that. He and I talk about that. I'm very grateful. But when it's time for something to be done, I have to go to Him. The Lord, it says He gives seed to the sower. Where did that seed come from? Him. Say it again. He give seed to the sower. Right? So the sower didn't obtain the seed by themselves. He did. So for everything that's done here, it come from Him. If the Lord didn't give you a mind to release tithe and offering, you wouldn't do it. Know why? Because what's our first nature?
Keep everything good.
Exactly. Selfishness. Selfishness. So, although I'm grateful, I have to talk to God about the things that is required and that maintains His place. I have to believe Him for it. I'm grateful that you are obedient. I celebrate your obedience. That's what I celebrate. I celebrate the fact that you're obedient to do it. And that's why I always say, may the Lord bless your obedience. Because you don't have to be. But your obedience causes a reward to come to you. So it's not about people. And if you're waiting to be affirmed by people, and you're always looking for the pat on the back from people, you're going to be in trouble. You're going to be in trouble. Because it's going to take away from the fact of you doing everything as unto the Lord. No. No. Exactly. Even in ministry. You'll have some come, some go. I've seen that already. You know? And so if you be dependent on that, you walk around, be done, shut everything you got down. That's because ain't nobody giving. You know what I'm saying? Or ain't nobody doing nothing. No, I look to the hills from which cometh my help. Father, grace the people to have a mind to obey. That's why I try to teach y'all principles. People that do not give and all that are people that do not live by principles. See, principles will keep you in line, y'all. Principles will keep things flowing in your life. Get out of a principle and watch what happens. Start breaking rules of principles and watch what happens. See, the principle of the matter says this. If I sow it, I'm going to reap it. That's a principle. If I give, that's a principle. So, bust the principle up. And your life will become a struggle. If you can get people to get to a place of living easy in life and winning in life, you don't even have to worry about their spirituality.
Because they'll do right. It's easy. Simple. Everything's fine.
See, what we got it twisted there, we want to try to master this and then get in life. No. Master life. It'll teach you some principles about that. See, the natural is a manifestation of the spirit.
They said, bam. How you say, I feel a chill in here.
It's a manifestation of the spirit.